Let's
Yep.
start here. Okay. Good evening and welcome to this evening's meeting of the Wood Prairie County Zoning Commission. Today's date is January 26, 2026. Isn't that ironic?
Yeah.
And the time is 5 o'clock. Tonight's meeting will be audio taped and minutes will be prepared. In respect to all parties, we ask those present turn off your cell phones or set to vibrate. Those in attendance are asked to legibly complete the attendance sheet upon the front table. I would like to take a moment to review the procedures that the commission will follow tonight. First, the commission will handle the normal housekeeping agenda items. Then for each application on the agenda, I will open the public hearing on the item. The planning and zoning staff will then present the staff report, including the staff recommendation. Any letters or other communication received from the public prior to the hearing will be entered into the record. The applicant will then have the opportunity to present his or her case and respond to the staff report. Next, we will hear comments from the public. If you would like to speak either in support of or against the application, you must come to the microphone. Please first state your name and address for the record. All interested parties must be heard or shall be heard, but repetitious comments should be avoided. Repetitious or irrelevant comments may be ruled out of order by the chair. I ask that you remain respectful and courteous with your comments at all times. After all public comments have been heard, the staff and applicant may make a closing statement. The hearing shall then be closed by motion and vote. Thereafter, no further comments from the staff, public, or applicant may be heard unless asked for by the commission. The commission shall then deliberate the case and may ask questions of the applicant, the staff, or any party offering testimony. However, such questions do not reopen the hearing for additional comments from the public unless so requested or approved by the commission. The commission will then formulate and vote on a motion. The motion will typically either grant or deny the requested application. Any commission member who has an ex parte communication to place in the record of this meeting should do so prior to the beginning of the deliberation of the respective agenda item. That being said, the next item on the agenda is roll call, and we have two missing commissioners tonight. We have Mr. Corey and Tom Bride, who are absent. The next item on the agenda is the election of the chair of the zoning commission for 2026. How do you want to handle this?
Well, it's up to the commission, of course, but I know in the past there's been a nomination made.
Okay.
And then if the person's nominated, they can accept. And then there's a vote on that. But I guess we can leave it to the three of you to discuss how you want to approach that, because it can be as simple as a motion second, or if you want to go to private ballot, you could do that as well. So it's the will and pleasure of the commission.
Okay, anybody have a pleasure? How do you want to do this? No? Okay, so do we have a nomination?
Corey, audio.
I nominate Chris for chairman.
Second.
Do all in favor say? Okay, all in favor say?
Aye.
All three of us.
Seems like it's a majority of 3-0.
Yes, I do accept. Thank you very much. My speech will be given at a later date. Okay, next item on the agenda is the election of the vice chair of the zoning commission for 2026. And I will nominate Tom,
I will second.
as he did say he would take that nomination. I did ask for permission prior to this, so.
Okay.
Okay. You get a second?
I did.
Oh, you seconded. Okay, so all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All right, we have a vice chair
It appears 3-0.
as
So
well.
Okay.
Another 3-0.
let the record reflect that Chris is the chair and Tom is the vice chair for
Yep.
2026.
Yes, indeedy. Okay, next item on the agenda is item number 5, public comment on matters not on the agenda. Do we have anyone on the telephone?
No one on the phone.
No one on the phone. I'm assuming you're here for the other application.
Yes.
Okay. So we will move forward to the next item on the agenda, which is a public hearing
Minutes.
minutes. I'm sorry, I'm jumping here. Minutes, please.
I don't know if we can approve those.
I was not here.
Oh, so you want to abstain?
Technically you could, but if you decide to withhold it, it's within your rights to. So we can put them on next month, depending on if.
Would you rather?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to table those until next month.
We'll
Okay.
just bring them forward next month.
Okay, next month. Okay, now item number 7, which is the public hearing consideration of proposed, is it Riordan? Riordan?
Riordan.
Okay, Riordan, okay, addition, minor subdivision. Application on parcel number 894208100. There's 400 and a 2. From David and Kim Riordan of the Donald D. and Beverly L. Riordan Trust. Dan, do you want to read that information to the record, please?
Yes, David and Kim Riordan of the Donald D. Beverly L. Riordan Trust have submitted this application for a one-lot minor subdivision to be named the Riordan Addition. The applicants seek to divide the 7.92 total acres from the parcel that was referenced in the northeast quarter of the northwest quarter of Section 8, Township 89 North, Range 42 West, the Union Township. It's in the Agricultural Preservation District. It's not in the floodplain. The property is located on the south side of 110th Street and is east of Minnesota Avenue and west of Michigan Avenue, approximately 1.3 miles east of Pearson, approximately 5 miles northwest of Correctionville. The city of Pearson did waive the extraterritorial review on December 10th of last year, 25. The minor subdivision proposal has been properly noticed in the Sioux City Journal's legal section. On January 15th, 2026, the neighbors within the 1,000 feet have been duly notified about the letter about the meeting tonight on the 26th of January. Appropriate stakeholders, including government agencies, utilities, organizations, have been notified and have been requested to comment. The county engineer found the proposal in compliance with the Iowa Code closure requirements. And of course, the policy is that they should always coordinate with the engineer's office for future access modifications to existing access, which require permitting. The county engineer's office, there was a comment, Kyle Gates with their office kind of mentioned that the property to the south, which is part of the farm, they should just always ensure that there's access. And I understand we could have Pat kind of confirm that the family's working on ensuring that there's a field entrance over, I believe, on Mason Avenue, but there is a pathway to ensure that they have that access once property is under different ownership. But my understanding is they want to split the house area away from the farm, which is quite typical in the county. And so with everything that has been alerted to staff, everything appears in order. Generally for approval, and I would probably suggest if the applicant or their representative, Pat Bickett, has anything to add, that he be given the opportunity to speak as well. So it's on, Pat.
Did I shut it off?
Push it again.
Just regarding the access into the farm ground, I did talk to the owners and they have contacted the county engineer's office. The engineer's office came out, they've looked at it, they've determined a location for it. So it's just a matter of getting the application filled out, submitted, and then the access constructed. So there will be an access into the remaining farm ground.
Proactive, that's good.
And I would add, they're very lucky to have the level of frontage out there
Yeah,
as far as the front, as well as the corresponding other street as well.
right. Okay. Any other questions or comments at this time? Okay, I'm gonna take a motion to go out of the public hearing.
So moved.
Second, okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Okay, we are out of the public hearing. We have any more questions or comments? Otherwise, I'd entertain a motion.
I'd make a motion to recommend to the Board of Supervisors to approve the one lot minor subdivision as presented.
We have a motion. Could I get a second, please?
I'll second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Done.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Thank you very much.
And Pat, just before you take off, just so I may add, I'll let you know when it goes on the Board of Supervisors agenda. So we'll be working on that next step.
Thank you. Okay, next item on the agenda looks like a review of the zoning commission's rules of procedures for any potential changes.
Yep, and I just thought I would put this on the agenda just for the purpose of it being a brand new year to get it in the packet. And there's no request or anything from the Board of Supervisors or anything by any means. It's just a fresh year, have them in the packet and see if there's any request of changes by any commissioner for any purpose.
Seems to have worked for years and years and years. Anybody else? Any thoughts? No? Looks like we have none.
None taken.
Okay, so going once, going twice. Action item, do we have to approve anything?
No.
Or just, okay, seeing we don't have any changes. All right. Then we'll proceed on to item number 8, which is public comment on matters not on the agenda. And again, no one on the telephone and no one in the audience. So we will move on to the next item on the agenda, which is item number 9. Staff update.
Okay, very quickly, the only thing that I do want to point out is the legislature did pass where there is training opportunities for open meetings laws that they implemented. And the way I read into it is any existing commissioner, board of adjustment member, or board of supervisor who was in office prior to July 1st of last year is in effect grandfathered in, including those that are either reelected or reappointed to their roles. So all 5 commissioners, as well as 5 Board of Adjustment members, as well as Board of Supervisors, are in good shape as far as the standing for that respective requirement. Last year, when I first brought this up to you, I looked to see who is allowed to teach these items. And I saw Lynn County had that status. And so over the winter break, I went and built a course so that we could set it up and we could do it internally. And I built it for an hour to an hour and a half, which would meet the requirements. So I have everything laid out quite nicely in a PowerPoint.
Oh.
So I get up to the this year and I see they pulled Lynn County out of the fray. And then I go read the print more. And now the print says, and I don't know if they could have made an administrative change or if it was the original, but they said that counties can't teach themselves. And so they're relying on like a Simcoe or an Iowa State type of nature. But the curriculum is real straightforward. It's real wonderful. I have it to the point where we could easily facilitate that exactly like Lynn County, to the
Okay.
point where if I even stuck it through the packet and you read through it. So I probably distributed it to you at some point just for, awareness,
Sure.
but you're not on the hook yet for knowing it, but it doesn't hurt to be proactive with it. But apparently
Absolutely.
we could make in a request if it becomes a need that we want to schedule it and have that to be something. And we kind of got to decide if we want to do the Iowa State thing again. I know we're get kind of used to it where it's the same, or if we want to put that in as a request. But that open meetings law stuff is very serious. There is a lot of aspects to it. There are consequences now, financial consequences that can be inflicted on the individual board members if they don't have that level of training. But we have great proof that you've all been members
Forever.
being appointed by the Board of Supervisors. So we're not concerned about that, but we still value the content. The content's
Mhm.
important in
Mhm.
that nature. But I think if we find a slower date where we could have that level of training. See, I was ready to get us all trained and be real proactive, and it's a wonderful course. So it's like, could I have somebody else teach that to us? So
Give us a sense of here.
come in here and teach this to us. But I was disappointed because Lynn County got real proactive and I immediately copied them as quick as I could.
Yeah.
And so now they disappeared. So
Figures.
so anyhow, just let you know that's out there, and we'll hopefully get to that at some point. But I
Okay.
am relieved in a sense that we have a good Board of Adjustment, good zoning commission that's fully capable of being grandfathered in their roles to
Good. Good.
accomplish the duties for
Sure.
what need to be done this year.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely. Kind of look forward to that,
Mhm.
really. Just to see what's new and what's going on.
yeah, absolutely.
Good. Excellent.
That's all I got.
That's
So,
it?
for now.
All right.
Oh, I guess on our
Oh, wait,
last
that
one.
That was your last choice.
Thank you. Well, just that 252nd Overlook edition, the Board of Supervisors ended up doing they denied the rezone
Okay.
for the AE, but they did approve the plat. It was within their authority to approve the plat, but they also put the 3-house condition on there
Mhm.
along with the plat. And so that did put some general restrictions based on how they could ultimately lay out the house. So
Okay.
they made the decision. Generally, all the information that came before them, they did hold the 3 public hearings and had more information come before them and ultimately made that decision. So
Good, excellent. Progress. We're making
it.
progress. Good. Anybody else have any, which is actually our next item on the agenda? Commissioners, you have anything you want to say? No? Okay, all's quiet over here. All right, that means we're at, I think, item number 11 as we're breezing through this.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor, say aye. All opposed,
Aye.
same sign?
was thinking about it.
Is it?